Hey y'all, One Piece One Life here, also known as OPOL or Opal. This video is going to be a bit shorter, It's going to be essentially a channel introduction video, so I'm going to just be explaining a bit about myself, my love for One Piece, and then broader anime and manga in general, and why I want to start a YouTube channel, why I'm starting this YouTube channel, and what some of the future plans. So, my name is Carl Nyat. I am a Cameroonian American college student as of right now, and I was born in Washington D.C., but raised primarily in Houston. But then that was kind of for the first few years of my life. After that, I began traveling living in a lot of different places all around the world. So really third culture kid experience. But ever since I was a kid, I was really into fiction. So reading, writing, creating, storyboarding, all of this was just things that I inheritedly love. And now I'm majoring in bio, but I really still want to keep an emphasis on my own creative writing. So how I became really invested in anime is, honestly, it's kind of a funny story, because before that I hadn't had any contact with anime, like at all, really. So I forget what grade it happened in, probably 6th grade, around that time, so middle school, and I was at my grandfather's house with a lot of my cousins, and they were watching Fairy Tail, which is another anime that I really, really enjoyed. I was interested. I was like, what is this? They told me, yeah, this is Fairy Tail. It's an anime, and they explained to me the difference between anime and manga, and then general like cartoons and comic strips. So I began to watch Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is my first ever anime, which I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, it's Fairy Tail. I love Fairy Tail, okay? I love Fairy Tail. But after watching Fairy Tail, I was like, I need more of this. So branched out, looking into what other shows there are similar, and that's how I got, of course, into Naruto. Naruto is my second show, and to this day remains my second favorite anime of all time. But then I heard of the very daunting One Piece. I was told it's too damn long. You're never gonna finish it. How can you hope to start something with almost 1,000 chapters? And I said, nah, I love commitment like that. I love a story that can sustain me for a long time. So I got into One Piece. Started watching the anime, I think probably second semester of 9th grade. By Christmas of that same year, I was caught up, and I got caught up around when Oden's flashback was finishing. So just as the raid on Onigashima was starting up was when I got caught up, and I've been caught up ever since. Loved every moment of it. One Piece is my favorite anime manga period of all time. I feel nothing can come close to matching how I feel about One Piece ever again. The reason I'm getting into YouTube now is because I'm at a place where I just really want to, just talking about it with the few people who happen to be at the same level of One Piece investment, One Piece knowledge as me here. To me, that's not enough. I want to reach a wider audience, share my ideas with a wider audience, share my thoughts, my theories, even just my reactions to just different things, whether it's, oh, I really like this, oh, I really hated this, I actually didn't like the way that this was incorporated, because we have to be fair. Oda's still gonna make mistakes, but within that, I just wanted to branch out to a broader audience, reach out to more people, and I felt like this is the best way of doing that, just getting my ideas out there. So my name is actually a pretty interesting concept. I came up with it over the summer, where I was really thinking about, okay, I know I want to start a One Piece based channel, but I don't actually know what my name should be, how I should advertise it. So then I was thinking about all sorts of names, going through a cycle of lists of just names that I usually use with usernames for a bunch of different sites and stuff like that. So then I settled on One Piece One Life. And I think the reason I settled on that is because I thought, what does One Piece represent in my life? One Piece represents the fact that you only have one life. So you have to live your life the way you want to. And I think that that is one of the subliminal messages of One Piece. The fact that you're free to do whatever you want. You just have to want to do it, go out and do it. And I think the fact that even I'm making this YouTube channel itself, this is my, I want to do this, but I just need to start it. I just need to go and do it. I only have one life, so I gotta take it. So that's how I got One Piece, One Life. And then the initials, OPOL or Opal, just to make things easier. Now, as I said, I feel like I'm a creative person. I very much so enjoy creative writing and fiction. Now, in that bid, what I have done for the past now going on 6 years, six and a half years, is that I have been creating a One Piece sequel story that I have been writing out, fleshing out the world, adding my own characters, stuff like that. I've been doing all of that on Docs. And really, the main reason why I wanted to do this it has nothing to do with, I'm just trying to rip off Oda's work. I'm not trying to anything like that. Really, I just want to pay homage to it. One Piece is my favorite series, bar none, including actual cartoons and TV shows from back in the day, Ben 10 and Teen Titans and all that. But One Piece is still above that, all that. And I just feel like this was my way of doing something different, but still paying homage to One Piece and to other anime as well, because I incorporate ideas from a bunch of other anime that I really like, put it all into the story while in the same time fleshing out this world that Oda's created, because I truly believe that the world building is the greatest aspect of One Piece. The fact that we can have 6 months of serialization without the main character and every chapter being equally as exciting as what the main characters are doing is a testament to how Oda's writing the story. And I just wanted to do something even remotely similar, just by expanding that story, bringing things into a new light while using the stuff that are established as a basis. So the setting of One Piece Grand Journey, and this will have its own video too to explain everything in more detail, but the basic overview is that this is 5 years after Luffy accomplishes his dream. He became the king of the pirates, but his journeys aren't over. So he's created a new era where the goal has shifted from finding the One Piece to surpassing him and his crew. And many people want that chance to beat him, right? So piracy continues. The will of D lives on. The will of everything lives on, right? And so it's now been 5 years where a new character, who I've named Malvolio D. Shocker, Shocker's journey is starting, where he, after having an encounter with the Straw Hats himself, is going to now go on his own grand journey. You see the name? He's going on his own journey to, find his friends, gather a crew, become stronger, gain infamy, all the way until he can reach a place where he's surpassing Luffy, so that he becomes the 3rd Pirate King. That's the overall, I guess that's the very easy breakdown of what's happening. And you can, if you use the links on my bio of this YouTube channel, you can actually see where I'm posting the current chapters. I'm posting it on a site called Archive of Your Own, which is a site that allows you to, post your own creations, fan fiction, stuff like that. And while this is fan fiction now, I do want to start plans of making it its own little graphic novel / manga type thing. That's my end goal envisioning for this project, hopefully. So for this channel, my main goal is to make this a place where I can just dump my ideas, my thoughts, my theories, everything, right? So recently I realized that I actually kind of like creating theories. Before, I was never really into the whole theory crafting and everything like that, actually finding evidence, piecing things together. I was more like, this would be a cool idea, couldn't it? And it would kind of stop there. But more recently, I've been like, okay, these are a good set of few ideas that I have that I can extrapolate further using things that have actually been said in the story, right? So I wouldn't consider myself a theory crafter, but I do have some theories, so I will be putting out those theories. I'm gonna try and do one a month starting this September. Then I'm also going to have just discussion videos on certain topics, like top 10s, rankings of my own personal stuff, like, and if this gets big enough that we could start doing like streamings and stuff like that, there's all this kinds of fun YouTube stuff, Then another thing to mention is that this channel is mostly also going to be for information regarding One Piece, One Piece Grand Journey, like my own sequel story, where I'll be posting videos about what kind of things have changed in the world during those 5 years, the 5 interim years I call it, or what kind of character shock, or how the story is progressing so far, and maybe even recaps of what's been going on as of where I've posted so far. All that will be posted here. Meanwhile, a lot of things as they pertain to the actual One Piece story, so that could be other discussions, that could be chapter reviews, and that could be a lot of other streams. That will be done on my collab channel with my good friend Nathaniel. We have a collab channel called KNP, Carl Nathaniel Podcast, where we will be discussing a lot of those topics over there. So make sure that after you subscribe here, of course, you go and subscribe over there to not miss any of those stuff there. We are starting all this out, like we're trying to sort all these things out right now. So we will do ask that, just give us some time to figure ourselves out and stuff like that. But we want to actually start putting things in the pipeline, building that community, because that's just really what we're here for, really what we want. Now that will about do it for this video, guys. Please, if you liked anything you had to hear, even if you didn't, but you're just somewhat interested in hearing a bit more about this guy, what does he mean he's doing a One Piece sequel? Well, guess what? I'll tell you in more videos. So guess what? You better like this, subscribe to the page so that you don't miss any of those things. Hit that notification bell so that you don't, when things actually do come through, you see them. And just share it to whoever that likes One Piece, because like I said, we're just trying to build a community here, a community of people who are like-minded, love the same stuff that I love, and we just gonna have a good time, right? So that's all for me for now, and remember, One Piece, one life.